editing?
So it was me, and I was editing, like Gracie mentioned. She said the most unspeakable and horrible things that you could possibly imagine during the recording of our holiday special next week. And they were so jarring and off-brand for the normally like sweet and whimsical Gracie that I I you know what I did, Fish?
Yeah. I don't.
What did I do? What did I do?
I do know.
Yeah. So you took it all the way to the United Nations.
Correct. What I did
became a global scandal.
Yeah, I gathered all the flotsam that I could find, and I pushed myself off into sea in search of the mythical United Nation. Unfortunately, I never got there. Instead, my flotsam did bump to shore on the great sandy beaches of Australia itself. And that's why I'm here in your house, Fish. And welcome to the show. This is Pokemon After DARKRAI. I've kidnapped you, but on your terms. Your terms? No, your soil. You don't kidnap people on their terms.
Yeah, it's the most pleasant kidnapping I've experienced.
Yeah. Rule 1 of kidnapping: ask them how they want to get kidnapped. Rule 2: ask them for permission to do that. Like, what, Gracie? What's the good time to kidnap you?
Between 5 and 9 p.m.
See, is that so hard? When did our kidnappers lose civility? Jesus.
Yeah.
What? We should just move away.
Also, you know that United Nations is not a place, right?
Sure, that's kind of a joke, Gracie. Thanks for pulling apart my bit.
To make sure.
Hang on, let's just start this recording over. That's the rewind button. Oh, it was me, and I was editing.
That was the flotsam breaking apart, and you drowned.
Yeah, I was drowning. The sonic drowning music was playing as I was sinking into the depths, being pulled by some crazy Australian underwater scorpion thing. But welcome to Pokemon After DARKRAI. This is a no holds barred, no nothing podcast where we talk about Pokemon and hurt the ones we love. And baby, we love everybody. You've already heard them. That one's Gracie. Gracie, say hi.
Hey.
My name's Bret, and joining us today is our dear friend, Fish. Fish on a heater. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Man, I'm excited to have you. You're looking as dapper as ever.
Are those Magikarp playing poker behind you?
They definitely
are. Painted for me.
I love that.
Someone should tell them that we can see all their hands from every
angle. We can, but they can't, so that's okay.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, they're on a 2-dimensional plane. Yeah, they don't have any concept of the 3D world. Before we get too existential, Fish, what have you been into lately? It's been a minute since you've been on the show.
I've been doing the new Go Battle League season. I have just hit rank 19, so I need to do one more set, and then I'll hit rank 20, get my ELO.
What's an ELO?
That's exciting.
Like
that's
okay.
Your rating, your battle rating.
What's an ELO?
Like having to tell you, be excited.
Is ELO this new Pokemon from Paldea? It's an eel, and it's low.
It's a low eel.
Gracie, have you been playing the new PvP stuff that he's talking about that I totally know exactly what he means?
I have, but I haven't been able to play every day, so I'm only at like 14 or 15.
Oh my gosh, get it together,
I'll get
Gracie.
there.
You're our PvP representative.
I know. I just don't have. I taking classes and
I've taken classes in PvP.
Oh my god.
Have you been attending your classes at the academy?
The academy.
With Mr. Saguaro?
I have not been doing those.
It's worth it. I really liked it. Just hands off.
Did you get
Nurse Miriam?
Scarlet or Violet?
No, I don't own a Switch.
Oh wow!
I get that reaction every time.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I only use mine for Pokemon games, so I don't feel bad.
It doesn't anyone like? Are there other games?
Yeah, there's like some game called Legend of I don't know, Link and Zelda get married.
Damn it.
Have a triple 3-way force or something.
3-way force?
A 3-way force, a thriple. They're in a thruple. They're in a power triangle.
Link, Zelda, and Ganon, they're all in like a.
Yeah, they're
That's
always
great.
in.
That's so great.
It's a toxic.
It's a toxic
Toxic. It's a
relationship.
toxic throuple, right? Like they all have this quote unquote civil arrangement of ethical non-monogamy, but at the same time, like they're all like fighting behind each other's backs and jealous of one another.
It's rude.
Clearly.
It's exactly like the Real Housewives.
And you know
Yeah,
what? If Link
Real
would stop
Housewives of
sleeping for
Hyrule.
like 200 years at a time, like maybe something would get done in their relationship. But no,
Link has to nap.
he
he has
can't
to
be
take a
bothered to go to
nap.
therapy. He can't even be bothered to say hello when he comes in through the door. Like, hey, Link, how's your day?
That's valid.
Doesn't say a fucking word. How can you engage with someone who won't even speak to you? Hey, you guys didn't know this, but we've had Link on the podcast now for the past 4 years. Y'all just didn't know. He's right
never
there.
says anything.
Yeah, he just doesn't say anything. Right, Link?
Every time, man.
Every time.
It's rude.
Just blank stares me down. Wowie zowie. It's been a minute since we've done like just a regular show. At least it feels
I
like that.
know.
In the real world, it hasn't quite. Well, we did the 2 Paldean episodes, road trip mixtapes, volume 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Check out volume 3 and 4 on Patreon, baby. Featuring Cody Mathis. That's enough plugs. But yeah, I've been too busy playing Paldea. I forgot to even cash in my daily quests or whatever in Pokemon Go for like 6 days.
You gotta do that.
Didn't even log into the game for like 5. Yeah,
That's
I
wild
just
to me.
my time my focus can only handle so much at any one given time. As you know, I'm a ruthless podcast dictator, and I got
That's
so
true.
much work to do for the end of the year. The holidays are always just a monstrous.
Chaos.
Yeah. Fish, do you have any plans for the holidays, or does Australia like not commercialize Christmas the way that Americans do?
Oh no, we're real commercial. In fact, I see a real push. Halloween used to not be a thing when I was growing up, but now I'm seeing this huge push. Like, grocery stores have cottoned onto just how much money there is in it.
Oh
So
yeah.
they're just making this real push to make Halloween popular now as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's fun to dress up.
And buy chocolate.
He says with the goofy
I
hat on
wouldn't
his
know.
head.
Yes, yeah.
Well, you
It's,
got to get into the Halloween spirit, Fish. Embrace all
Eh.
things spooky ooky.
In December, though.
Hot chicks dressed as Harley Quinn.
You know what? I don't see anyone our age participating. It's all
Yet.
13-year-olds.
Yet,
Yeah.
because that's how it started in America too. It was all little
Really?
kids. Well, yeah, and then those little kids grew up, and guess what they wanted to do? They wanted to go out and party dressed up, and an adult Halloween party is the most fun party.
I believe that. Okay, so hopefully we get to that stage.
Yeah, our city had their first like.
Now it's just the 13-year-olds.
Our city just had its first Halloween pub crawl, and it was just the whole city just dressed up in costumes, getting drunk. It was pretty good, pretty fun. I went as Charmander.
That's adorable.
Nice. Was it just a onesie, or
Yes.
did you?
No, it was just a onesie. Yeah, it was just a onesie. Most comfortable Halloween costume you could ever get to. Pokemon Go's got stuff coming out, Gracie.
Does it?
Yeah. For the low price of like $7.99 in your soul, I'll have to fact check that price. Go into the shop and look. You can see it yourself. You can buy a ticket that guarantees you an encounter with Keldeo, because we want that. We want that. Is that a thing we want?
I'm not buying it.
Fish?
Nope.
Apparently, it's okay for Master League. Like, very solidly okay.
But I'm not buying it for $8 for a Master League when I never played Master League in the first place. So.
Yeah, it's 13 for us actually.
Oh.
How much was Galarian Mr. Mime when that scam ticket came out?
I think it was the same price, but guess who also didn't buy it?
I didn't buy that one because I didn't give a shit about Galarian Mr. Mime. I thought it was $5, but regardless,
how dare you?
Look, Charlie Chaplin's a treasure of silent cinema. But just like a year or two before my time for me to feel emotionally attached to.
Just a year or two.
Yeah.
Almost there.
No, like I get
Almost
it.
made it.
I get it, but also like anything Mr. Mime or Rhyme related, like scares me the fuck out. So.
Only
Not
guy
yet.
to ever make the Hitler stash not look like Hitler. Well, it still kind of looks like Hitler, but like there's only two guys you think of when you see that mustache, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
But they don't
It's
call
still
it the
not.
Chaplin stash.
They do not.
We're taking it back though. I'm proclaiming it now that the Chaplin stash
No,
is in.
just
We're
don't.
deleting that other guy.
Well, as you should, but not
Yeah,
gonna
I'm not
happen.
buying it. Why would I pay for this when in 6 months he'll be for
It'll be
free?
free.
And what's the super fancy raids that replaced EX raids called again? The one that had
Elite
Hoopa?
raids.
The elite raids.
Yeah, Keldeo
Yeah.
will be in elite raids.
Yeah.
Fair, pretty, give it 6 months to 6 to 8 months. I can almost
Oh,
certainly guarantee it.
I, for one, am actually super excited about the event
Oh,
because
really?
I got gifted a ticket.
Well, see,
See, that's different.
yeah. Who gifted you the ticket? Big Papa
I'm gonna give a
Pokemon?
big shout out to Hisui and Ryan.
Oh, Hisui and
Aw.
Ryan.
Yeah, so I got the ticket and I'm like, I'm super thankful, and I have to find out what's actually happening in this event now.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
precious though.
That's
If someone
very
gives you it,
sweet.
like that's very sweet.
And
Mhm.
because we shouted him out, Fish is gonna be like, "Hey, I shouted you out on the episode of After Darkrai." He's gonna be like, "What the hell is After Darkrai?" I guess I'll listen to it for my shout out. Boom! There's another download. Let's go, Fish. Way to
It
go.
all comes full circle.
Yeah,
We
it
just got to
does.
give people like individual shout. So shout out to Unbreakable and everyone Unbreakable's ever known, Unbreakable's co-workers, the random people that Unbreakable runs into at the grocery store who like checks her out if she doesn't go through self-checkout, but then also like the Pokemon After Darkrai like flyers she puts on the self-checkout screen so that people have to interact
Yeah.
with it in order to check out, that sort of
Check
thing.
it out. That
Yes.
thing.
Got 'em.
Got 'em.
Pokemon Go also has a December Community Day. Spoiler alert, they're revisiting all the 2022 stuff. This is December 17th and 18th. You guys looking forward to this one? Like anything specific throughout the year you might have missed you're trying to get caught up on?
Fish can go first on this one.
Run me through the Pokemon being featured again.
Fish, we need you to swim upstream on this one. That's a fish joke.
Upstream.
Sandshrew, Alolan Sandshrew, Alolan Geodude, Hoppips, Feel, Stuffle, Teddy Ursa, Galarian Zigzagoon, Starly, Roggenrola, Litwick, and Dino. Dino? No one knows.
Yeah, none of those excite me.
Some of them are good shinies, but I feel like they're well represented in my decks, with the exception of Starly. I completely 100% missed that day.
You didn't miss anything.
Right. I didn't really give a shit about Starly. I just wanted one just to say that I had one. And I didn't even sign on that day. I wouldn't mind an extra Teddy Ursa or Roggenrola because both of those days I was busy with in real life stuff. And I literally only had like an hour to play. Managed to catch, I think, 2 of each. But I would like a third at least so that I can, have one of each evolution. But the rest of these that are really good shinings, like Dino, Litwick, Galarian Zigzagoon, Stuffle, like I'm good.
There are a few that are like PvP relevant. I feel for me it's gonna be interesting because I'll actually be at regionals that day, so I'll get to play regionals like after or before or whatever.
Think also it might be a good time to evolve Teddy. I'm assuming that they're turning on like the Ursaluna,
making it a full moon.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was the thing until like yesterday or whenever it was.
I did. Lucky trainers might encounter the following Pokemon on either day: Bulbasaur, Dratini, or Mudkip. No reason to get out of bed at this point. We just had a Dratini. Well, these are all community classics from this year, aren't they? That'd be why.
Yeah, good call.
Raids
there's a chance for some like XLs for some of those Pokemon as well.
Yeah.
Raids.
Sandshrew.
In raids, we got Machop, Eevee, Roselia, Swablu, Duskull, Shinx, Gibble, Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, and Fletchling, which I believe is all last year's, if I'm not mistaken. And those same Pokemon can be hatched from eggs as well. All of the moves from Community Day are coming back, so if you evolve them all the way, you get the special moves, such as Venusaur with Frenzy Plant, or what's another example? Beware with Drain Punch. Hydro Cannon. Which one was that?
Mudkip.
Don't forget
Oh yeah.
Electivire with Flamethrower.
Ooh, it's true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah.
That one would be relevant.
Yeah. I need to evolve another Shadow Swampert because the one I've got is terribly ranked. So I'm looking forward to being able to evolve a good one of those.
That'll be good too. I'll have to go through and actually look at my inventory and like figure out which ones are actually like relevant to my teams and not.
What's it like to be good at something, you two? Because I have no concept.
I'll let you know when it happens.
Yeah, I'll let you know whenever that occurs.
I can let you know what it's like to be just really, really into something.
Yeah,
sure.
There you go.
We touched up on it a little earlier, but the Go Battle League Season 13 Mythical Wishes event, did I get that right?
Yeah.
Sure did.
That's a thing. This is the part of the show where I go comatose and let y'all just kind of talk about whatever. I do have a list here of, well, no. Yeah, I got a list here of Pokemon that could be potentially good for it. So why don't you guys tell me, and I'll tell you if it's on this professional list that I'm assuming is professional.
Well, I mean, it also depends on, like, are we talking movesets or Pokemon? Because, like, movesets are different than...
This is, like, movesets and the best Pokemon with those moves. So, for instance, Wing Attack, Noctile with Sky Attack and Shadow Ball.
Is very good.
Is one of them. Pelipper with Wing Attack, Weather Ball, and Hurricane.
Yes.
Hurricane. I'm like doxing myself because that's a city near me.
Oh.
There's the town called Tornado and there's another town called Hurricane, but it's spelled just like hurricane.
That's funny.
Yeah. You got high horsepower folks like Garchomp, Golurk.
Yeah.
Mamoswine.
Wait, Garchomp got it?
I don't know.
Wait.
Let's see here. It just says Mega Garchomp. I don't know why. Mudshot, Earth Power.
Garchomp.
You can't mega in PvP. What is this about? What is this on about?
You can in new metas coming up.
You can mega during PvP?
In certain metas.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a cup coming up.
Yeah.
That will allow megas.
That's going to be
on
wild.
On the list I'm looking at, it says Garchomp, Excadrill, Mega Swampert, Mamoswine, Landorus,
Fairy in form.
Mega Garchomp, Shadow Mamoswine.
Okay. You can only bring one Pokemon to a battle. Which one are y'all bringing?
Of this list?
Nope.
Ever?
In general. This isn't like a tournament with like a specific rule set. You get to bring one. You can only bring one.
One only?
One only.
Well, I mean, if I can bring one Pokemon to a battle, which is typically 3.
Correct.
I'm not gonna.
So to boil the question down, it's like who's the best like all arounder, like the must have, the one that's most likely gonna do the job. Let's just say Great League because that's the one you two are the most experienced in.
Okay. I don't know.
Look, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about winning at this point. I'm just bringing a Mewtwo.
I would say Mew. Mew has a lot of coverage.
That's even better.
Oh wow, great.
Yeah. I would. You've already taken Mew.
I'll just pick a Ditto and copy both of you.
You can't bring Ditto to Great League.
Once though.
What? You don't know. Maybe someday.
Maybe they'll bring it. Yeah, maybe they will.
Yeah.
It's like a weird hybrid version called Mew Half.
Mew and one half.
1.5. Yeah.
I'll just bring a Kecleon and you guys won't even be able to see it to hit it.
That'd be great.
It'll just be one floating orb. Gracie.
That's a good strat.
What?
Gracie, this is the part of the show where you fill the time by telling us about some fantastical events that happened in your life that, like, yeah.
So
there we go. See, I'm trying. I'm doing really. I'm really working hard here.
Well, I thought you were gonna let me talk. Okay. So anyway, I am really excited to go to Arlington for regionals,
Texas.
except for the fact that
yes,
except for the
Texas.
fact that
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Before we continue, I thought Arlington was in Tennessee, so I purposely said Texas to be funny.
Oh, I was like,
I was right.
Yeah,
I thought it
I
was.
don't. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
in
if I kept
Texas.
it in the show when Breaker came on GoCast. We were talking about it, and we were like, Arlington, Texas, Tennessee.
Texas.
I don't know if I kept it in or whether I cut it out.
That's funny.
Wait,
But
hang
the
on,
problem
Gracie. I'm
is,
so sorry. Before we move off of this, Fish, could you name all the United States of America?
what does that
Can you?
mean? The states and the capitals, you mean?
No, not the capitals. That's too
No,
much.
just the
I don't
states. Can I
even know
name the
the
50
capitals.
states?
Yeah, could you name the 50 states? You don't have to do it.
Um,
I'm not asking you to do it. I'm just asking you if you think you could.
It's like I'm sure I know all 50 states, but being able to recall
Okay.
them
Recite
all,
them.
like you always get a certain way in, and then you're like, "Fuck, what have I said already?" And what have
Yes,
I like?
that would be hard.
You
Well,
know them, but you don't realize you're missing them yet.
Yeah, I can name all the states of Australia.
I bet you
Australia.
can.
Yeah, it's Australia. There's
Yes,
one.
that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
wow, you did it.
Sweet. Do they have like provinces or?
We have territories, which is essentially the same
So it's
thing.
like counties.
No,
parishes?
they're
No.
huge. Like we have the Northern Territory, which is like bigger than California, I think.
This has been Brett's educational corner. Gracie, you're up. Sorry.
Okay, so what I was trying to say was,
Anyway,
I
Fish,
am
while she's telling
Yeah,
her
let's
story
talk.
here, we're gonna have
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It was a joke. It was a prank, Gracie. No, tell us.
No.
Gotcha.
Tell us. Tell us about your wholesome. This is After DARKRAI's wholesome kid corner.
We love everybody.
Your kid can listen to this part.
Oh, I was just gonna say
Fuck.
there's two things that happened. One is the other like competitors at Arlington.
Texas.
One of them is gonna be a rise to occasion, so I'm not planning on like winning.
I thought you were gonna say like, so I'm not gonna battle him.
No, like I'm not
Just
planning
not
on winning
gonna.
this.
I plan to
regional.
submit.
But I did have a wholesome content thing happen yesterday. I was at like a brewery restaurant, and one of my friends was there,
Just
and
the
he
other
had
day?
his two kids. Yeah, yesterday.
Do we want to
And-
name him so we can get those sweet downloads?
No.
Damn it.
And so he brought his two kids, and like they found out that I play Pokemon Go, and one of them was going to try to do this. I mean, they're like really little, like 5 and 7,
Mhm.
and so one of them was trying to do this Virizion raid by themselves, and I was like, no, let me help you. And so like I got in, and, like invited a bunch of people, and we beat it, and he caught it. It was like one of his only legendaries. It was really precious. But then the
Yeah.
5-year-old then like almost climbed into my lap and was like, "Can I see your Pokemon?" And I was like, yeah. And like I like showed him my phone, and he like got into my phone and was like scrolling through all my Pokemon and like catching things. It was really cute. It was like really sweet. But then he like proceeded to like ask me every Pokemon ever for like 20 minutes, but it was like really precious.
Yeah.
I even let him evolve to Chokes without trading them, so I made some sacrifices for this child.
You're a great person.
I tried.
Yeah, I would have like whose kid is this? Look, dump him out of my lap.
Holding it up by the scruff of the neck.
Does anybody
Who is this?
does anybody have any hand sanitizer for my phone? He's got germs all over it.
I have a 4-year-old, man. Like I'm used to it.
Oh yeah, I'm like wash your hands now all the time.
It's amazing. The thing that mystifies me most about parenthood is how much you just don't care about other people's bodily fluids anymore.
Ugh.
Nope. Do not care.
I absolutely care. I have enough care for everybody. Put a paper towel over that thing. I mean the kid's face. Just
like my kid has literally sneezed into my mouth.
Oh, this is so disgusting. Why would you say that?
Like not on purpose.
Why were you like
because he was like talking this close to my face, and then he sneezed.
He's like,
no, he was like,
and
so
Grace's
anyway.
like, oh, what you got in there, bud? Let me, Are you one of those like parents that's like, oh, baby, come here, you got a boogie in your nose, and just reach up in there and like fingernail it out? You sicko.
Only when he was really a baby, like really tiny. When he couldn't blow his nose, like sometimes you have to
just
like
let it stay in there.
Breathe. No, they have to breathe.
Did you have like
You
the?
get a tissue.
Did you have like the booger bulb?
No, we had something
The
even more
the
gross.
booger
I won't tell you about it.
turkey baster where you like shove it up your kid's nose and suck out their brains?
I'll tell.
Nightmare.
You tell you
Fuel.
what
I
we
don't.
had
No, I don't actually. I don't.
I'd love to hear it, Gracie.
No,
Okay, so
fuck
basically
me. I
it was like a tube, and you stick it in their nose, but it has like a filter, and then you use your mouth to like suck it out.
Oh no! Oh, I regret everything that just happened in the last 10 seconds. Ah.
Look it up. It has a filter. It's fine.
I'm not gonna look it up.
Okay, I'm back. Judging by the screaming I heard, I assume it was terrible because I took my headset completely
It
off.
was so bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad. It has a filter in it.
Why would it? No, I don't. I don't want to do it.
I have the hiccups now.
Oh, good. Let's listen to Gracie hiccup for the next 5 minutes here.
No, let's not.
I think we should.
I mean, like parenting is wild. I've been
Parenting
shit
is
on before
wild.
too.
The more you know.
So, okay, Breaker.
What's up?
I might have understood this incorrectly, but basically, you know when you're like siphoning fuel,
Yeah,
and you've got that like pipe and that.
Hang on a second. I gotta take my headset
That's
off.
what Gracie just described.
Got him.
High five.
Got him.
Well, I hope you
Get
enjoyed the
it.
last episode
And
of
then
After
it
Dark
goes
Ride.
straight up your esophagus.
It does not.
Anus, Gracie. Should be in.
It's called a nose Frida. Oh,
Ew, Fritos.
Frida.
Those are
Nose
for
Frida.
chili cheese dip, not for sucking it out. We need to take ourselves a break. Totally previously recorded, no idea what it's going to be. Break that's not at all improvised in the slightest. What do you guys think?
Do it.
We
Great idea.
shall.
Is it going? Oh god, the music. I hate it so much.
This episode of After Dark Ride is brought to you by Luxray
Bands.
Luxray Bands sunglasses. Luxray Bands sunglasses. A totally easy word to say. You'll be able to say the name of this brand as you put these sweet shades over your goofy face to hide all your imperfections. You'll look rad, like a super highway trooper saying meow at poor Jim Gaffigan. You can walk around the town like the hot shit you think you are. Gracie, we recently shipped you a pair of these Luxray Band sunglasses. God, it's so hard to say. What'd you put them on your face and what happened?
I instantly became much cooler than I really am.
Approximately,
I got
but
all the ladies.
right. And all the fish. I hear fish came a running.
Yeah,
more like
it
a flop.
A flop.
I flopped over.
Fish, we sent you a pair of the Luxray Band sunglasses, but we hear that they got lost in the mail, or rather, we should have sent it sooner than yesterday because I guess it takes, like, I don't know, longer than a day to get for mail to get to Australia. What kind of world are we living in? But just pretend like you put them on yourself and describe to us all the great feelings that you had.
Well, it was a beautiful pair of Lux Ray-Ban AVALUGIators.
Ooh.
And they were super cold. They weighed about 700 kilos, which is I don't know what
no one knows
that
how
is.
much
That's
that
like
is, Fish.
7 centimeters, right?
Yeah,
That's not even the same metric.
it's 1 kilo to a liter.
Fuck me. I don't know volumes. I don't know volumes.
Okay, so it's
like 3
a
liters
liter
or
is
in
a liter's like
pound.
3.5 yards.
I hate you so much right now.
Is that like a horse? Like what is that? We measure things in like
We
hands.
measured. Yeah, well, I was gonna say stones, about like
No.
6 stones tall.
Stones is a weight.
Luxray brand Lux brand Hang on a
Lux
second.
Ray-Bans.
To reset my brain. Lux Ray brand. God damn it. Gracie, you say it.
Sunglasses. Lux
That,
Ray-Ban
sunglasses.
Avaluggiators.
Fucking buy them.
And
You can buy them.
Superliminal.
And we are back from our break. Oh boy, we still got it, baby. Dewey. Folks, it's that time of the show where we roll a random Pokemon, although it's not quite so random anymore. Our lovely patrons get to vote on the Pokemon we talk about in advance, and this week they've made a selection. Thank you to Cisco M, Steve S, Ken P, and Mom Mine. And if you want to get in on this action, including Patreon only episodes and blah 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 fucking blah, patreon.com/poddog. Y'all ready to spin this wheel? Spin
Do it.
that wheel. You can now officially count the one time that I said spin the wheel or whatever, and it actually spun on time. It was on time. Like that might be the first time. Number 850, it's Sizzliped'n, the Radiator Pokemon. Sizzliped'n evolves into Centiskorch starting at level 28. It is a little angry looking centipede boy with like a little orange mustache. Yeah.
It looks like a tapeworm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like
I
both.
can see why you would say that. It is
Fiery
a fire
tapeworm.
bug.
Because it looks like a tapeworm?
Fire tape.
That's exactly why I would say that.
It burns coming out the other end, and it's a bug. It is a fire bug, so very interesting typing. I think it's the second fire bug after well, I guess third if you include Larvesta and Volcarona as two separate Pokemon. But it stores flammable gas in its body and uses it to generate heat. The yellow sections on its belly get particularly hot because they're like stove burners.
Oh, little circles.
Yeah. It wraps prey up with its heated body, cooking them in its coils. Once they're well done, it will voraciously nibble them down to the last morsel.
I bet it eats its steaks well done.
And alive, because that's what centipedes do. They just eat you alive.
It says it cooks it, though.
Right, but they're alive when they do it.
Oh, well, yeah, but they're dead when they're well done.
It is the lightest Pokemon to learn Heat Crash, despite the Scolipede and Centiskorch evolutionary families living in different parts of the Galar region. Both Venipede and Scolipede's Pokedex entries speak of their hostile relationship with the latter family. Sizzlipede seems to be based on radiators and on centipedes, if you can believe it.
Weird.
I can.
I can also.
Could you believe that I believe it?
I believe that I believe that I believe that you believe it. But don't believe in my belief of you. Believe in the you who believes in you.
Can't tell me what to do.
That is a very deep cut. The Gurren Lagann anime fans are loving it. Centiskorch is a bigger centipede.
Yeah.
This time he's got like a fiery X coming out of his face and his butt.
Yep. As one does.
He does look cool though. I like him. And his Gigantamax form also pretty rad.
Yeah.
He looks like that dragon from Mulan.
Mushu.
What's his name?
Mushu, yeah.
I can see that.
Invention of the Disney company. It's of note that whenever he uses moves in his Gigantamax form, if you've ever seen him do it, he turns into like a radiator coil, like he like squishes his body together to look like a radiator.
That makes sense why it's called the Radiator Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. When it heats up, its body temperature reaches about 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit, which in Australian measurements is, I'm sure, something that I don't understand.
Is about 2 gallons.
2 gallons? 2 gallons Celsius.
It's approximately code red centigrade. It lashes its body like a whip and launches itself at enemies. While its burning body is already dangerous on its own, this excessively hostile Pokemon also has large and very sharp fangs. Gigantamax energy has evoked a rise in its body temperature, now reaching over 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. Its heat waves incinerate its enemies, and the heat that comes off of Gigantamax Centiskorch may destabilize air currents. Sometimes it can even cause storms. I'm not sure the science on behind that.
Yeah.
Not even.
You know what? It's not even like top 10 dumbest things that they've claimed a Pokemon can do.
That's also
Oh no,
accurate.
you're correct. Not like Magikarp can jump over a mountain, or that like
Is that? I haven't even heard that one.
Yeah,
didn't know
that's
that one
one.
either.
Yeah, Machamp can like punch a mountain and like just destroy it.
Disintegrate it, yeah.
Like,
there's ones that could like push up the earth or something like yeah.
Yeah, Tyranitar is literally invincible.
Yeah.
But also not.
Yeah.
But also
yeah,
like
we've faced them.
just
They're
stay
also
away.
double weak to fighting.
I was gonna say just stay away from water.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
That'll
that
take
too.
care of it. Centiskorch has the
bugs
tallest...
also hurt it.
What?
Bugs also hurt Tyranitar.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, because
That's
he's
true.
dark, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the fuzzy like type charts that confuses me is the interactions between dark and fairy. I'm always confused on which one does what. I'm just like, stick to ice against dragons. I know fairy's either super effective or not very effective, but I can't be bothered to Google it for the 100th time and not retain it. Just stick to ice beam. Centiskorch is the tallest Gigantamax form. Centiskorch and its Gigantamax form were designed by James Turner. Despite the Scolipede, oh, we already said that one. And it's based on radiator coils and centipedes. They got centipedes in Australia?
Yeah,
probably,
and
like, destroy your
they're big enough to
face.
drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big enough to drive. Holy shit.
Wait, are they driving or are you driving the centipede?
Oh,
they're
riding
driving.
on their
You're
backs.
just pulling up in front, like you're pulling up at the traffic light, and you look over and you see,
It's like
you know,
centipede just like making
100
eye
legs.
contact.
Yeah, and it's like revving the car. Look, they love a drag race.
It's got like a scorpion in the passenger seat.
Oh no, the centipedes and scorpions don't get along.
No, they do not. Why? I don't know why you think that they would.
Yeah,
because they're both drag racing. I don't know.
Well, typically you have two predators that are arthropods, and they're solitary predators. Like they're just gonna like either not be bothered with each other or attack each other, one or the other.
And I thought that was pretty obvious, Gracie.
Yeah, I did too as well. I mean, you should learn and understand the world of arthropoda. How big is 30 centimeters?
It's a foot.
A foot? So this centipede is you have the largest centipede in the world, and it can get up to a foot long.
I was really hoping he was gonna say like some ridiculous metric. Like 30
it's literally all over Australia. No, thank you.
I've never seen anything close to a foot long centipede.
Well, I mean, all right.
I would curl up like the centipede in a ball and just go and just note it. Just note.
Share my screen with you here, so I can show you.
Gracie, I'm gonna need a call from you. Is this gonna be more or less disgusting than the booger siphon?
Oh wait,
from what?
The booger siphon.
The map of Australia, and then the
centipede.
No, the centipede. Is that going to be more or less disgusting than sucking
your
baby's boogers out through a straw?
Oh,
I would rather get bit by a fucking giant centipede and envenomated, and then be in excruciating agony for the next 24 to 48 hours and possibly need a hospital, rather than do whatever the fuck Gracie did when she had a baby at any given point.
Same.
So
oh my God,
I'm not going to dox you, Fish, but are you near any of these dots?
I am.
Okay.
So that state that is in the middle at the bottom.
You can't say states. We own states.
Okay,
Territory.
Adelaide.
That fenced off location. Yeah, Adelaide. Yeah, I am in Adelaide.
Oh, was I right? I was talking out of my ass. I had no idea. I just saw the AL.
It's practically the only city in the state.
Yeah, look.
The
right
rest
there.
of that is all. Yeah, so basically, 90. I love bringing up this stat. 90% of Australia's population is crammed into 3% of the land area.
That's wild,
So,
but also pretty
yeah.
rad.
So basically,
it's like Alaska.
all as big as yeah, pretty much. We're the opposite Alaska. We're the anti-Alaska.
You're the hot Alaska.
Like the hot Alaska.
Hot Alaska. I like that.
Yeah,
and basically, it is now your job to go find one of these centipedes because
you traded like deadly polar bears for literally deadly everything else.
It's true.
Yeah, that is your DARKRAI assignment, Fish. Next time we talk to you, you better have a giant centipede that's a foot long in a jar to show us.
Just to hang out.
Yeah,
it's fair.
Don't get bit.
Yeah, sure.
Don't get bit. I would.
I'll try.
Actually, please don't do that, Fish. I'm just joking.
Actually, yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah, I would feel so bad for you if you got like I would feel so bad if you got bit. It's supposed to be like extraordinarily painful on the insect pain sting index because it's not
actually.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's not actually ranked on the insect sting index because it's not an insect. And it's like not a true sting. Their fangs are modified legs that they envenomate you with. It's not good. It's all bad. 100% bad. You can actually look up a YouTube video of Coyote Peterson. He catches one and lets it bite him, just so you can see him writhe in agony for the rest of the video.
0 out of 10.
Science
seems like a clever thing to do.
It's fascinating series. It's a legitimate scientific thing.
I've seen it, yeah.
Some dude was like, hey, we should probably categorize all these insect stings so we know which ones especially to stay away from. And what better
have a guy do it?
No, he did it himself. He's like, I know.
So they have a guy do it.
Yeah.
Like they have I mean, he does it himself, but he also has like worked with a team.
Like velvet ants are really bad. Yeah. Tarantula hawks are supposedly like really bad. Bullet ants were like number one. And I think Coyote Peterson added the giant centipede to it, and he said it was worse than the bullet ant.
I've also never heard of Coyote Peterson, by the way.
He's just like an animal guy. Our audience
is he like your
shit.
Steve Irwin? Or?
I mean that's lofty praise for anybody, but yeah, he's an animal. He's an animal educator. Nobody could be Steve Irwin. Let's be real.
Yeah,
he's an iconic.
I mean, he's an Australian treasure, but also a world treasure.
Rest in peace.
And gone too soon.
I follow his family on Twitter, and they have a pug, and it's wonderful.
Thanks for that Twitter update, Gracie.
Anytime.
Now's that time. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go.
No. Fish, this is your show. I'm retiring. This is how you find out. This is how you find out.
Surprise. I'll tell DeFi. Oh yeah, because I'm replacing Gracie.
DeFi replaces Gracie, and you replace me.
Yeah.
We should just have like a swap over.
Yeah,
crossover. Yeah, so like you two just be the host of PvP Corner.
Oh man,
it'll just be me talking at Bret the entire time.
GoCast is gonna lose so many subscribers.
Yeah,
because we're just gonna like go on random tangents about like feet and stuff.
Yeah, it would not be.
It comes up way too much. Let's be honest.
Like every episode.
Now's that time. Yes. Indeed. Where we do our end segment here. Fantastic. We're off the rails. Pseudo Would You Rather? It's back, holiday edition. Fish, I don't need to explain to you how this works because you'll figure it out real quick. Pseudo Would You Rather have to loudly sing the chorus of Jingle Bells every time you walk into a room for the rest of your life, or have to wear a Santa suit to school or work every day for the rest of your life?
Okay. Both options don't seem that bad as far as would you rather questions go.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not annoying. Filthy, but yeah. I mean, can you imagine going to the DMV in the morning and going, jingle bells, just announcing yourself everywhere you go? It'd be very embarrassing.
So, in this situation, is like, would the people at the DMV be like, would they hear me singing Jingle Bells and be like, oh yeah, would you rather curse?
It clearly says have to loudly sing the chorus of Jingle Bells every time you walk into a room. What if you're at like someone's wake? I'm so sorry for your loss. Jingle
would
bells, jingle bells.
That's why I would wear the Santa suit, because at least I would have like I could make it like fashionable.
Yeah. Or you,
Yeah.
I feel like as an attractive person, you can do so much with it. You could be sexy Santa. You can be like Santa actually dressed for cold weather. You
I
could
would be like
like
business suit Santa. That's what
business
I would
suit
wear.
Santa.
I don't know if I could pass off a sexy Santa.
Oh, shut the fuck
Oh, I
up.
couldn't either.
The hottest guy I've ever met can't pull off a sexy Santa my ass.
No, you're getting thrown off by the accent.
No, not even a little bit. Suda, would you rather make presents for your family from scratch for the rest of your life? A lot of the rest of your life stuff. Or make ornaments for your Christmas tree instead of buying them out of scratch for the rest of your life. That's kind of lame. You'd make ornaments, right? That's way easier.
Did you come up with these yourself or?
No, I did not.
Right.
Thanks, minds-in-bloom.com/Christmas-would-you-rather-questions.
Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, probably ornaments.
Yeah, that one's way too easy.
Gifts or ornaments? I mean, you'd only have to make the ornaments once, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think so. I think like I just wouldn't have a Christmas tree.
reuse
I
them.
don't have a Christmas tree in my house because bah humbug. Why would I? Why Suda would I? Suda, would you rather? Almost missed that one. Have to fight Frosty the Snowman in a battle of life and death, or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Oh, easy, Frosty.
You think so?
Frosty.
I guess you knock the
Flame
hat off.
thrower.
Hurt.
You just carry a flamethrower around with you in the bush. I don't own a flamethrower.
Every Australian owns a flamethrower.
Yeah.
And
we have to.
Obviously.
when you like pass your citizenship test, they hand you your
They're
flamethrower.
like, all right, here's how you fight all the tarantulas and centipedes.
It's kind of like in Arlington, Tennessee. Like you pass your citizenship test, they give you a revolver.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Suda, would you rather have mistletoe hanging in your bedroom doorway, or have to kiss a random stranger whenever the first random stranger you see when you walk into a room?
Why wouldn't you want mistletoe in your bedroom?
Yeah.
In your bedroom, yeah. I guess like anybody that comes into your house and happen like, oh yeah, the bathroom's just through the bedroom there. I guess that one's
Never
totally
gonna
dependent
happen.
on like the layout of your home, right?
Yeah, it's just
I guess
my bedroom, so
you do have the danger of people assuming you're some kind of sex offender.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
also, if you kiss a random just stranger,
I
I
guess
guess there's no assumption involved there that you
Yeah.
actually are a sex offender.
if you're in your home and it happens, you're kissing someone that you at least know enough that they're in your home.
consent matters,
Yeah.
people.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't say anything about consent. Like it's just, someone walks through your house.
I know, but
Like no.
if you kiss a random
Can you-
stranger, there's no
can-
consent there.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
someone's like say like say you're in an apartment and like you got to walk through the bedroom for whatever reason because it's like a one bedroom and it's just one
Oh.
hallway of a home, and they go to walk through it and you're like, no wait, no. You like have to tackle them before they get them. So I'm so sorry. It was either this or we'd have to kiss.
And
No, like-
so how does the rule work? Like when the moment someone walks under mistletoe, they have to just stop and wait for someone to come there and kiss them? Or
I guess
is it only when two
in,
people
in
both
this
pass under at the
dumbass
same
fake
time, or-
scenario, you would have to go kiss them.
So
'Cause
like
usually
someone
you get
else
to be
walks under it
together.
and you have to go kiss them.
And you can't stop until you do. If they start running, you have to chase them down. Come
Mm.
back
Basically.
here.
It's part of the contract.
I have to do this.
Legally obligated.
Suda, would you rather have Christmas tree tinsel for hair or have fingernails that light up like Christmas lights? The fingernails.
Fucking second
fingernails.
one, easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
100%. I don't know
Be
who wrote
festive.
this, but clearly it's not, someone who like wants to like gross people out like I would if I wrote them.
And like the tinsel's just itchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be just a nightmare. But
miserable.
on the pops on the pop side, on
That's a
the
crow?
on the flip side, you would look like a pop star.
It would
A
still be itchy.
trendsetter, maybe. So, would you rather eat your cereal with eggnog instead of milk, or eat a candy cane sandwich? These are both pretty awful.
I've never had eggnog.
Neither have I.
Oh God, it's thick.
Thick.
It's
Okay.
thick. I
How many C's are we talking about?
at least 2. Um,
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm going with the candy cane sandwich because I think I can crunch my way through it, and I think like 2 slices of bread with the mint would be not good, but not as offensive as eggnog in my cereal. Oh,
I mean,
sounds
if you're just one
awful.
and done, like you just have it once and then
Yeah.
the dare is over, then I'd be down to like try that, see what it's like.
I challenge you both to retrieve some eggnog at some point this holiday season and try it, and please relay your thoughts. We'll just have Fish call in once to go, whoa, it was disgusting.
And then hang up.
Yeah. No contact.
Because you're a call-in show now.
Yes.
As well.
Suda, would you rather live in a giant gingerbread house or have your car made of nothing but gingerbread?
So a car or a house?
Car or house? I mean, I feel
House,
like
right?
your car. I feel like both are gonna just melt from like the weather. This seems like it's got to be car just because, like, yeah, you don't have a car anymore, but I'd rather have a house than a car.
That's fair.
But then, like, you've got to rely on the car having like moving parts as well.
No,
like,
I'm parking my gingerbread car into the garage, and when I'm hungry, I'm going out and yanking off a piece of the tire and eating it.
Yeah, but then it's all covered in like exhaust and stuff. Are you gonna eat your exhaust?
I guess I am. I guess so. Well, not all of it's going to be covered in exhaust, but like if imagine your house was giant gingerbread house, like how many roaches and mice would you have? Like where you sleep?
The gingerbread car wouldn't be able to avoid roaches and mice.
Well, yeah, but if they're in the garage or outside, they're not in your house.
Well, you think the mice can't get in the garage?
They're not. Well, yeah, that's fine. I'm saying like I don't. I don't sleep in the garage.
Yeah. No, I want Fish to say it.
Oh, sorry.
At the garage.
You know, at the foot long centipedes, the centiscorches, they'll take care of it. Yeah, they'll take care of it. Actually, you know, natural means of I don't use like poison or anything like that. So, Fish, if you wouldn't mind mailing me several foot long centipedes that I can release in West Virginia, I'm sure there's no possible way they could cause ecological damage.
Obviously not.
None whatsoever. We are fine.
This one's silly, but I kind of like this one. Suda, would you rather write a 5-paragraph essay about the meaning of Christmas? This is just like you got in trouble at school. Or solve a page of Christmas-themed math problems. This is easy.
Write an essay.
This is like, do you like English or math better?
Yeah.
I paused though.
I'm literally an English teacher, so
yeah. So the 5 paragraphs is more work for sure.
That's nothing.
It didn't say you had to be right. I'm picking the Christmas themed math problems because I'm just gonna like write down random wrong questions because I don't care if I fail or not.
Well, then I'm just gonna write down random words then for the essay.
No, it says it has. It says it has to be about the meaning of a Christmas. Gracie, get in the spirit.
Okay, but then the math problems have to be the right math problems. Then
if you get get lower than 80%, then we're throwing you into a bathtub full of centipedes.
Oh, it does say solve a page of Christmas themed math. Okay, all right. I'm switching sides. I'm going to paragraph.
And a paragraph can be like 2 sentences.
That's true.
I like this one. So this one will tell us a lot about each other. Suda, would you rather be given $100 for Christmas to buy things for yourself, or be given $1,000 before Christmas to use to buy gifts for other people?
Oh, other people, easy.
Fish?
He's like, no, it's not.
He's like, $100 in Australian money is like $70 billion.
That's not. I don't think the exchange rate is like that.
I'll do the $1,000 for someone else, I guess.
Yeah, I would too. Let's up the ante. Let's
Fish is like, no.
let's increase the number until we get to that point where we're keeping it. So would you rather be given $1,000 for Christmas to buy things for yourself, or be given $1,500 to use to buy gifts for other people? Now we're talking.
You know what I just realized though? I don't buy things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, so whenever people ask me what I want for Christmas, I'm like, huh? I don't know. I end up just spending it on like Google Play vouchers.
Yeah, there you go.
So
it's a real personal gift that really touches people in the heart,
right?
When they log on to Apple.
Would that count? That, like, so if I'm given $1,000 to buy gifts for myself, Google Play vouchers, that falls under that, or does it have to be actual things? Like, does it have to be a PlayStation?
Oh no. It says you receive the premise of the question is you are given $1,000 for Christmas to buy things. It says things for yourself. I mean, that could be that could be groceries.
Google Play counts.
I think bills and groceries count. Like, if we're talking, if we're talking $1,000 for me, I will personally hand make you the most fantastic personal gift of your life. That'll cost me $10 in arts and crafts supplies, and me and my $1,000 are going to the grocery store.
But then isn't it just like that? Just makes the question: would you like $1,000?
All right, that's fair. What if it was? Would you rather? All right, I'm going to pump it up. Would you rather be given $10,000 to buy things for yourself, or be given $1 million for use of buying things for others for Christmas?
I mean,
does that make it harder?
Yeah, but only because, like, what would I do with $1 million worth of?
I don't know. All expenses paid vacation around the world.
Well, as someone who grew up poor, I would probably do the $1 million because, like, I would want to like buy shit for my mom and my family. So.
I feel like you'd really metagame it and be like, "All right, son, here's your $1 million. Now sign that check to mommy.
Here's your education fund. That's also my retirement fund."
Yes. All right. Maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Well, I mean,
it's a good question.
It gave interesting conversation.
It made us think about it. Yeah.
I
guess. Pseudo. I can't wait till we get back to the horrible, gross sex ones. Pseudo, would you rather be one? Oh wait, here we go. Be one of Santa's elves,
oh my God.
Or be one of Santa's reindeer.
Elves. I'd rather maintain my my humanness as much as possible.
Santa's reindeer can talk, don't you know? They purposely kept Rudolph out of the reindeer games. They're like, Rudolph, you look different than us. Fuck off.
Reindeer, so I don't have to like make toys all year.
That's true.
That's fair.
Yeah, them elves should unionize.
You're also outside the whole year.
That's true.
In the cold.
Oh, yeah, this is a tough one.
If you like the cold, then
what's better?
Do you like the cold? Like the snow? Like Arctic cold?
I love snow. I
fucking hate it. Yeah, you're kind of winning me over. The sex is probably better as an elf too.
Just a fantastic height. And those hats, they call those the ticklers.
What? Oh my God. I heard him correctly.
Yeah. Sido, would you rather? No, go on.
Fish's Tickle Christmas. That's the name of this episode.
Yes.
Fish, stop tickling us. I can feel it from here. All right, one more.
Okay.
Sudo, would you rather spend a day watching home Christmas videos and Christmas specials, or spend a day Christmas shopping at the mall during Christmas Eve? That's like a death sentence. It's like, do you want to like stab your own eyes out with a pair of scissors, or do you want to get trampled at a fucking Macy's?
So the Christmas shopping has to be done at some point.
Yeah.
So
thanks, Amazon.
Yeah, okay, I guess that's fair. Okay, that just completely
the stress. Sorry, I'd love to rail you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. spending a day Christmas
bad.
shopping on Christmas Eve at the mall is a fucking nightmare because that implies that you don't have all the gifts and you need
It's
the
stressful.
deadline is here.
Need
You
the
have to
gifts.
find things, and that's how like family members end up with like bullshit gifts like, oh dad, here's your 12th tie that you'll never wear. Isn't that kooky? I guess I'd have to do the videos and just be annoyed for the day, but at least I'm in my own home annoyed, I guess.
That's true.
How actively do you have to watch them? Because like, can you
Yeah.
have
Can
them
you, like-
on and then just be
It-
like editing podcasts?
Quit trying to worm your way out of it. It says spend a day watching. You are on the couch. Your attention is on the TV.
But I'm also on my phone. Doing
That's
GBL.
cheating.
GBL,
Oh no!
yeah.
On your phone is another Christmas video.
That's funny.
They do got that
I've
new one
got
coming out with Ryan
picture in
Reynolds
picture.
and was it Will Ferrell? Spirited.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Christmas Carol, but with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. I'm down with
I'll
that.
watch that.
Maybe there is some good Christmas content that we could enjoy.
Maybe.
Or
Like
maybe
Die Hard.
or yeah, Die Hard. Maybe Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe we'll just you know what? Maybe we'll just cancel Christmas this year. What do you guys think?
What?
I'm down.
Get rid of the whole thing. Bah humbug.
Oh my god.
There's no possible way that this bah humbuggery will possibly come back to bite me, right, Gracie?
Nope, never.
No. In fact, Gracie, I think I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Saturday.
No.
We gotta record on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day,
No.
Christmas post day. Yeah, so the
I've
next
been early 2 days in a row. I'm gonna be late again.
solid, that'll go in your permanent record, young lady. I am running a podcast business for podcast people. Bah humbug.
Womp. Womp.
To be continued. And folks, that's gonna do us.
That's gonna do us.
That's gonna do us. We're getting done. Well done.
We're done.
Like a
Well,
Cinescorch
like a-
Well done, like a
in our
Cinescorch.
like a
There you go.
Cinescorch
Full
in the
circle.
bed while you sleep.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah. Folks, check out Fish. He's awesome. Fish, can you tell the people where to find you?
I help run a community called Palatown PvP. So
Woo!
they are on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok as well.
Ooh.
And a Discord server.
And you can also check you out on your appearances on GoCast, where you and DeFi and friend of the show, DeFi E250, talk about PvP. And
It's funny. I keep forgetting that one. Like when people say promote your shit, I'm always like, I've got my mind on Palatown PvP. And then they're like, and of course the GoCast podcast
You're
where
like, oh,
actually
that
people
one.
know you from. And I'm like, oh yeah, that one.
Gracie,
Slide that in there.
push your snake oil on us.
Oh, okay.
You're-
So let's see. Just kidding.
It was
on
you
Instagram.
and
This nose Frida for
Instagram.
babies.
Oh, gross. Why?
No, I'm on Instagram.
I hate my life.
Ladies in Rain art, and then Ladies in
A
Rain
really
on
big one
Twitter.
that just gets stuck, like when you're like trying to suck like
Stop!
boba tea out through a
Stop!
straw.
Bye, everybody! Oh, Fish, stop tickling me! Oh, his fingers are so long. He
Is that
keeps
an Australian thing?
poking me on my midriff. Oh, that's my belly button. It's an innie. Get your finger out of there.
Why?
Oh, that's not your finger, Fish. Quit it. Oh, we forgot to do the fucking thing.
What?
How Gracie, how long have we been doing this show together? Me and you.
Oh, you mean to say it?
God, it just blows by my brains. No, let's let Fish do it. Fish, do you want to set
Yeah.
us up?
Or like
Yeah,
as it on a
maybe.
date or
Oh yeah, Gracie.
No.
Oh, rejected. No, the thing we do at the end of every show.
We say after blah blah blah.
Oh yeah. So you want me to
Sure.
do
Yeah, let's do the first one.
the first bit? Cool.
We'll do the hard work.
Okay. So
it was you, and it's not so easy, is it?
No.
Improv.
I'd rather do I'd rather do the second one. Second
Oh,
part.
all right.
You do the first part.
Oh, okay.
It's easy to rhyme something with something that's already been like presented.
Okay,
than to
all
just
right. Rather than just create the thing off the top of your dome and let someone else do the rhyme. Okay. After Fish tickles you for the holidays.
After DARKRAI will come and
yes, he will
eat your hollandaise.
Hey!
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.